Welcome to Performance TV. Over the next 3 weeks, we'll be bringing you shows from SEMA 2014. So let's get started with an innovative product. Lee here from Evo 2. Now, tell me a little bit about what your product does.
Basically, we're going to have a two-step process to eliminate scratches from your vehicle. Today, we're going to demonstrate a 1,000 hand scratch.
So if you got scratches on your car, you don't have to take it to the body shop. You can do it yourself.
Of course.
So there's the scratches.
And what we're going to do is, so that we can see the difference before and after, we're going to put a piece of tape there. We're going to put a little bit of compound here.
It's the Evo 2.
It's the Evo 2, our ultimate compound. The simple process is we're going to use our heavy-duty cutting pad, and we're going to remove the heavy, deep scratches.
And that's in the top layer there?
That's in the top layer. And then basically what we're going to do after that is we're going to take our finishing pad, add a little bit more compound, and now we're going to finish this 1,000 scratch.
Once you're done, you spray it off and see the scratches have been removed. Now, I've used rubbing compound to buff out a scratch on my car. Take a little rubbing compound with a hand, and paint's delicate. You can damage your paint with that. This is a simple solution that anybody can do.
Yes, it is. Very simple. Just follow the instructions. The pads are basically foolproof.
Right. It'll allow you to fix your car scratch and not hurt the paint.
Exactly.
Be sure and check them out at evo2us.com.
Love coming to SEMA and learning about all the new products. And we found one here. You know, diesels just aren't anything without the turbos. And turbos can get pretty messy. They start to lose power. But Mike, you've got something that can take care of that without having to replace it.
I do, absolutely. And it's a simple one-step process with no dismantling. So remove the intake pipe of the engine, and then using the provided applicator, take the Revive fluid and spray it in 3 doses of 250 milliliters. And you simply stop between the second and third dose for 5 minutes to allow the fluid to soak into the turbo face and begin to do its work. When you've applied the last 250 milliliters, put the air intake pipe back on the engine, take the vehicle for a brisk ride, test drive, and get it good and hot. This allows the Revive to do its work. It will peel the chemical layers of carbon and soot from the turbo face and remove it safely downstream, causing no damage to the DPF filter. This allows the turbo to work nicely again, as it has no contaminants or blockage.
And this is water-based?
It is water-based, it's non-corrosive and non-caustic.
So in 20 minutes, we can have our power restored to our diesel, other than the hours and a huge bill at a shop.
Absolutely, and it also cures underboost and overboost issues.
Now, this product has been available overseas for several years now.
Correct, as there's many family vehicles in Europe, so 52% of the market approximately, so many thousands sold there, and it's been available here since January, and we've got great response. Duramax owners, excursions, and even commercial vehicle is good for.
Folks want to find out more, just check out the website, and we are going to check out more from SEMA with Tommy right now.
At SEMA, you can find anything and everything for your automotive needs. And we're here with Chris from Arc Audio. Now, Chris, this is kind of a high-end. Arc Audio is kind of the high-end audio equipment. But what are we specifically talking about today?
Today we're talking about new technology that we have just brought out this year, technology that really sets the bar for the new high-efficient amplifiers. The new line of XDI amplifiers from Arc Audio have new power supplies, new international output rectifiers, and new output chokes that make these amps not only seamlessly integrate into the cars, but give you the most efficient power for the package. As you can see, the amps are so much smaller than they've ever been in the past. The new technology is what allows us to do this.
Right, this is a lot of stuff people haven't seen before. You're on the cutting edge of technology.
All these products are very brand new technologies that our engineers have just manufactured and have hit the ARC audio line before anyone else gets to them. So it sets the bar and sets the standard for the industry.
Right. If you got a cool car, you want cool audio to go with it, and ARC audio is where you want to be.
And with the efficiency of these cars, the current draw on the electrical systems is a major concern, and size and the ability to even fit them in the car is a major concern today.
Right. Now, you don't all make stuff for just cars. You make stuff for motorcycles as well.
We are one of the leaders in the motorcycle industry. In fact, we are debuting the very new Moto 600.4 amplifier for the Harley-Davidson. We can now put 600 watts in the front fairing of a Harley-Davidson. It's the most power you can put into a front of a motorcycle without any modifications, and the end user can almost do it yourself and install it.
Yeah, and I've seen some of the bikes you got on display here. That's a pretty nice sound system to go along with a pretty nice ride.
They are very elaborate. I mean, we go anywhere from 250 watts up to 1,600 watts on a stock electrical system, which most manufacturers can't do because of the electrical system provisions that we have.
If you got a vehicle and you want it to sound good, but not only look good, ARC Audio is the answer. We'll be right back with more Performance TV.
This edition of Performance TV, presented by ARP, is being brought to you by ARP, the world leader in fastener technology. AMS, because we care. Hearst, America's #1 shifter. Advertising Edge, custom branding solutions and promotional products. And by Quick Cut Sanders, the world's best wet sanding system.
Welcome back to Performance TV and our special coverage of the SEMA Show at the Las Vegas Convention Center. Love to take this Jeep out for a ride. Amanda Products USA, you have some really cool prototype products on this Jeep, Lisa.
Yes, we do. We have the doors that are made of solid steel, and we also have the idea of the bumper system with our tow hook that we won an award for last year. So this year we thought, hey, why not take it a little further and show the things that we can do. With our doors, they are solid steel, and the whole idea behind that was to make it a ladder so that you could climb to the top of your Jeep. And we also attached the GoPro camera, so when you're driving around, you could take great footage. And we also included a light, and we just kept the power of it. So it's a great idea for off-roading.
And so is everything that you've done with the front. Your bumper systems, both the front and the rear with your speed hooks in them, are amazing.
Oh yeah, the idea behind that was to challenge the thought of a D-ring. Instead of using your D-ring and tying your strap around that D-ring and losing it later on, we decided that, hey, why not use the speed hook so you could just take the loop it, and then you still maintain your strap along with having a great look and feel.
Yeah, and you can change the look.
Yes, you can. It's modular. So we like the fact that for on-road, for a safety issue, you keep the wings that are attached, but with a two-part system in which you just take out the two bolts, you lose the wing, but you keep your speed hook. So.
Wow, a lot of great ideas, and that's what we come to the SEMA Show to find out about all of these cool products. You can find out about these by hopping on their website, and we're going to find out what Mr. Johnson has for us next.
Kathy, we've moved outside, so anybody that has a old Ford Bronco, you know how bad they rust. And if you want to restore it, you got a lot of work to do. Well, Dennis Carpenter, Ford Restoration Parts, has a solution, and I'm here with Nate from Thoroughbred Incorporated. You actually make these for Dennis.
Correct, yes. We did all the engineering on the Bronco shell here in the United States with the help of Cardinal Precision Machining. Steve over there and myself sat down and drew this out and came with all the dimensions and made it all work the way it's supposed to, just like Ford did.
Right. Now, if you're going to restore a vehicle, you want it to be right. You want to make it easier. Your shell here, it has all the specific dimensions. Everything's going to fit perfectly, and you've made sure of that.
Right. This is a direct replacement tub, so everything will fit, line up where it should. When it's all put together, we're an 1/8 of an inch of factory specs over 90 inches.
Right, and it comes with everything complete, except for some of the bolt-on parts, but you're also going to start manufacturing them as well.
Yes, all the bolt-in parts, the side assemblies will be sold through Dennis Carpenter, along with the floor assembly as well.
I mean, a lot of rust, a lot of work to send it out to a body shop to repair it. You can buy a complete brand new one, all steel, ready to go, for a whole lot less.
Oh, a lot less. You know, to do the sheet metal replacement on this tub, you're looking close to $20,000. You can buy a whole tub for less than $9,000.
I mean, if I'm going to do the work, I mean, it's going to be a lot easier just to replace all this, have it brand new, and you can restore it or you can customize.
Correct. I like the off-road style myself.
Right, you can put all the new modern running gear in it. or you can actually go back to factory. But if you're going to have a little better look, you might as well start fresh right from the start here in the center.
Right with a solid foundation.
Everything will fit, everything is going to bolt in. I mean, if you're going to do one, this is the only way to go. Dennis Carpenter, Ford Restoration Parts, get you a brand new shell. Back to you, Kathy.
Tommy, who would imagine that something that started off as trying to make more horsepower and go faster on the drag strip would turn into huge fuel savings? And Brian, that's exactly what we have here with Economax.
That is a fact, Kathy. Yeah, it's a new little product that we've just coming out and introducing to the United States that we're trying to, in-term solution, show the folks that we can save them fuel instead of wasting it and expelling it out the exhaust valve.
And it's a very simple process in how you guys figured this out. Explain it to me, Brian.
Very technical, actually. What we've done is we've utilized a Venturi and a Vortec to create Bernoulli's principle, a cooler, quicker, denser charge of air. So the product itself, by utilizing the vacuum of the engine, we create about 2 pounds of turbo boost. Therefore, when the cylinder valve opens for the vehicle, we're burning about 30% of the waste that is being expelled to create better mileage, cleaner emissions, and more horsepower.
Now, where will we install this?
We're going to install it just in the air filter box, just after the hose. Small end goes towards the engine. You would fasten the pipe back onto your air box, and you're finished.
And lots of different examples that we could see of how much fuel savings folks have had just by going to your website.
Yeah, with the product, you're actually saving about 15-20% in fuel costs. Emissions-wise, 30-40% cleaner emissions. What is a breath of fresh air worth these days, Kathy?
It is worth an absolute lot, and keeping more money in our wallets to spend on other things.
That is actually go out for supper, do a lot of fun things with that extra money.
All right, well, we're going to do a lot of more fun things and check out more fun things here and new products here at SEMA. More of Performance TV is right around the corner.
Welcome back, Performance TV. One of the more unique products I've seen at SEMA is the Topper Easy Lift. And Todd, you're from a Topper Easy Lift here. Tell me a little bit about this product and show the people how cool this is.
Okay. Well, basically, we found there's a love-hate relationship between man versus topper because of this big drop lip of getting things in and under your topper. So what we've come up with is a system that'll raise a topper and allow us to load ATVs, lawnmowers, gas grills, washers, dryers, etc. And so since we had the ability to raise it, we thought, well, we created a pretty nice space. We might as well turn it into a nice little portable pop-up camper. So we added a basic, we call it the Weekender, and it has basically 4 sides with a nice zip-up opening and turns it into an instant pop-up camper in seconds.
Right, you don't have to go buy an extra camper and pull behind your truck. You've already got a topper on here. You want to go camping go hunting for the weekend, go out in the outdoors. You've got an instant room.
Yep. And a lot of, like if you live in California, there's not a lot of room for garages or space to have trailers. And, if you have a trailer, you got tax, title, licensing, bearings going bad. And, a lot of the roads people want to travel, they can't get to them because they're, rough or rugged roads. You don't want to pull a trailer down that. Well, here you go, right in the back of your truck with a push of a button. You got an instant camper.
And how does this operate? Is it secure, solid?
Oh yeah, these are sealed electric worm drive actuators. They were originally designed for farm implement use.
I tell you what, if you've got a topper on your vehicle and you've been having trouble getting your load in there, check it out, toppereasylift.com. Kathy, what do you got next?
20 years of revolutionary lighting solutions. That is GoLite. Something, if you're outdoors, I don't care what you're doing, if it's hunting, fishing, you guys have something.
Absolutely, we do. We want to show you one of our most popular products. That's going to be the Radio Ray. This particular unit's in an LED format. It is portable, so we've got a magnetic base on the bottom of the unit. We've got those magnets recessed about 1/16 of an inch so it won't scratch your vehicle. Nice little handle here. You can take the magnetic shoe off of the light. There is a suction cup right on the bottom of the unit if you're looking at using it with fiberglass or just temporary use. We have a 15-foot power cord. It's going to plug right into your cigarette outlet. And the best part is that you've got a wireless remote control. So I can take this up to 100 feet away from the spotlight and operate it. Got a 360-degree rotation as well as a 135-degree vertical tilt.
Wow, and that's not the only thing that this thing can do. And we talked about it being a spotlight, but we also have a special lens that you can put on the front too.
Absolutely. If you are working in a larger area that you want to light up, simply snap on the flood lens. This is going to disperse your beam pattern so you can light up like a work area.
Well, and you have the portable ones. What about a permanent mount?
Absolutely. So this is our Striker line of remote control spotlights. This one has a stainless steel mounting plate. So basically you're going to mount the plate with 3 screws, hole in the middle for your wiring, positive and negative, that's all you have to hook it up. Set that light right on top of the mounting plate. It'll interface right over it. There's a set screw in the back, so you tighten that screw down, it's going to suck the light down onto your plate.
Wow, so many different options available. Find out more by going to their website at GoLite.com.
I'm in the booth of Silent Hand. It's electronic automotive enhancements. I like that. Tom, tell me a little bit about the products you have.
All right, we're featuring 2 electric parking brakes. There's one over here in this black box that has a motor with the increasing torque factor, which gives you instant on and then an increasing torque at the end of the stroke where you need the power. So it has a great feel, and you can tell what's going on at the wheels.
Now it is done by electronic. You push a button and it sets the parking brake. No more pedal in there.
Right. Cleans out your floorboard and makes space for whatever.
Right. You got a hot rod. You don't want to put a clumsy pedal in there. It's just a little button on the dash and you're good to go. Right. Now you have a new one coming out here at SEMA. You're debuting. Tell me a little bit about this new model.
This one we call the equalizer because it always pulls the exact same force on each wheel. This can be mounted, since the cable comes out, one out the left, one out the right, this can be mounted in the middle of the vehicle, usually up in the forward side of the trunk, and with a short cable to the wheel on the left and to the wheel on the right.
Very small, very compact, be able to hide it in a place, in the trunk maybe, and not have a bulky thing in parking brake.
Yeah.
Now you also have a door handle. It's smooth door handle, you call it. Right. It's recessed and able to go right in the door and not have something sticking out.
Right. This is how it operates here. It's there's a surround that you weld into the car. This is a stamping that's easily welded to the door skin with low heat. And the actual handle is you push here and pull here to release the latch and open the door.
Very smooth and slick. Silent Hand. Be sure and check them out. We'll be right back with more Performance TV after this.
This edition of Performance TV, presented by ARP, is being brought to you by Redline Lumtronics, home of the classic car Halo headlight. Motorsports Fuel and Equipment, get more out of your engine. Asheville Engines, Ford Power Stroke diesel engine experts. Stage 8, the world's best locking fastener. And by Agave Underground Tequila.
Welcome back to Performance TV here at the SEMA Show, thinking about one of the most important things you can when you're racing, no matter what kind of motorsport, that is safety. And we're in the Racequip booth. And Patrick, you pretty much have it covered for everybody. Who is your main customer?
Our customer is really the grassroots racer, whether it be drag racing, oval track racing, sports car racing. We're all about that entry-level amateur racer.
Yes, but your products are not entry-level by any means.
Well, we try to deliver a good value with our products. We try to overbuild the product, but yet come in at the price point and offer good value for the customer.
So I see pretty much everything back here.
Yeah, we do a full line of head-to-toe safety from suits, shoes, gloves, helmets, and harnesses.
And pretty much all the age groups, all the different types of racing.
Yes, we even have a line of youth product for the 5-year-olds racing quarter midgets, the junior dragster racers. We go up to 5X on suits, so we can cover really the whole spectrum from a 5-year-old to a 5X adult.
And of course, we want to keep their heads covered as well. And what a great selection of helmets, Patrick.
Well, thank you. We do 2 models of helmets. We do a Pro model helmet, which is made in tool steel molds with pre-preg composite material. And then we kind of make an old school helmet we call our Sport Mod. It's really aimed at that entry-level guy who needs a good quality SA 2010 helmet, but might not be racing enough to justify the expense of a higher end model. So we use kind of the old school hand layup technique, and we can sell that helmet for under $180.
Oh, and some great vision that I can see from these helmets too, which is extremely important no matter what type of racing you're doing. And we want to find out about all the different products that you have to offer. All we have to do is just hop on your website at racequip.com, and man, let me tell you, Tommy's got something really cool for us right now too.
Here in the Classic Design Concepts booth, one of the popular cars there at the show is the 2015 Mustang, and you guys have added a little bit to this Mustang. Tell me about what Classic Design adds to these cars.
Well, what we've done with this one, Tommy, is we've put in a whole new front chin spoiler. This is something that's very easy to install. It uses the factory mounting points and 3M tape. Takes about 15-20 minutes, and you got yourself a whole new front end for the car.
Right, it gives it a whole new look. Yeah. Plus the grill area, you got something for that as well.
Yes, we do. We've got these grill inserts that you can pop out. You can change the color. They come black, but you can paint them to match the color of the car.
Right, you can customize it, want to match the car, or go all black it out. Right. You also have stuff for the sides of the car.
Yes, we do. We've got some side rocker panels that are actually functional. They'll cool the back brakes. They're very, very easy to install as well. Install with the same kind of 3M tape and the mounting points on the car. So.
Now, your package doesn't stop there. You can buy this as a whole kit, or you can buy it individually. What else do you have?
We've got the rear spoiler for the car, the deck lid spoiler. We've also got our roof mount spoiler and a graphics package that comes with it. In addition to all that, we've got the Outlaw wheels, which are brand new for Classic Design this year. We've got those in 3 different colors. They're available in 20x9 or 20x10, so you can do a staggered kind of a look to the car if you'd like.
Yeah, rear valance. I saw the rear valance, and all this comes in black. You can paint to match, or you can kind of make it stand out a little bit.
Absolutely. The great thing about the car is that it's going to be a serialized car. So you can buy it as an entire package, or you can order the components individually if you'd like. So that makes it a little bit easier.
Right, now, and it's easy to put on yourself, or you also have dealers around the country that have installers. You can always have them guys do it for you.
Absolutely. This will be sold through select Ford dealerships, and also our installers and distributors will have the packages and parts for anybody that wants to order them.
I mean, this thing looks great. I'll tell you what, folks, that's all the time we've got here at SEMA this week. We have more on Performance TV next week from SEMA. We'll see you then.